Eagerly anticipated seasons in Formula One history gets underway on the 20th of March.
20th of March, baby, we're there.
Make sure you don't miss
I'm in
it.
there like swimwear, baby. You know I'm there. You know I'm there. What is going on, guys? It is JJ here, back with a new video, and today we are going to take a look at day 3 of the, well, I guess just the highlights of day 3, the F1 testing in Bahrain. We are 1 week away from the season beginning. This entire week will be dedicated to videos you guys leave in the comments, prepping us for this. I think F1 did put out a like overview for 2022. We're gonna do that. We'll be doing the Bahrain circuit guide. We'll be doing, you know, obviously this will be my first time watching qualifying, watching some of the rest of testing end up, and finally getting to see the cars in their final form before the first race week. So let me know what you guys, and wait. And then the pinnacle of that, we'll be streaming the F1 Bahrain race. I believe on this channel. I was debating getting the Twitch started just for it, but I think we're gonna keep it on the channel, and hopefully you guys will join us. I think it's gonna be really fun. I'm going to like make the event, I guess, probably today or tomorrow. At least make the stream and set the stream for today or tomorrow. That way we can just, you know, get right into it when we get on that Sunday. We'll make sure not to go out this weekend. No funny shenanigans. We are dedicated to the F1 content this week. So let me know what you guys think though down in the comments below, and let's get into the day 3 highlights so we can prep for the season. As always, guys, you can find the original video down in the description below or on the F1 YouTube page. So.
The final day of 2022 pre-season testing,
Final day
and
of
the
testing.
last chance for the world's fastest cars to be fine-tuned ahead of their race debuts in 1 week's time.
Let's go! Let's go! I'm still so hyped. I'm still so hyped.
An uncharacteristic late spin for the reigning world champion Max Verstappen was a blip
That Red Bull
as
car
he
looks
stretched
so
the
nice.
legs of the new RB18, blasting to the fastest time of testing with a 1:31.720 as the clock ticked down on day 3. The team had been trying out new upgrades flown into Bahrain overnight, with Chief Technical Officer Adrian Newey on hand to oversee proceedings. And they were clearly working. Sergio Perez had been quickest in the morning, and confidence was oozing out of the garage when Verstappen set the timing screens purple.
Let's go. I mean, it should be fun.
HAAS had an eventful day, starting early and finishing late to make up for time lost to freight delays. A water leak in the morning was quickly fixed, but there was soon a fuel issue that kept Day 2 pace setter Kevin Magnussen confined to the garage. Mick Schumacher took over for the afternoon, doing well to avoid damaging his car following a spectacular spin on the exit of the final corner, before going on to light up the leaderboard in their late-night running. And
Dude, the Haas car. I know we've been talking a lot of smack about the team, obviously with their whole Nikita Mazepin situation. The car looks good. The car looks really good, and it looks quick. I'm kind of
going
excited.
second quickest behind Verstappen.
Ferrari is back, baby. Let's go.
Ferrari also look fast. Charles Leclerc had led for much of the afternoon before Verstappen switched on the afterburners. And the Scuderia's car is looking solid and silky smooth. Lewis Hamilton nominating them on day 2 as early favourites for a first race victory since 2019 when the lights go out next week. Leclerc was third quickest, albeit nearly 0.7 of a second behind Verstappen. Fernando Alonso was also flying in the bright pink Alpine. The 40-year-old still as quick as ever in the closing stages as he posted the 4th fastest time as part of a marathon 122 laps, promising signs following their previous reliability issues.
So everyone is looking
But
really
what of
good.
Mercedes? While their rivals were setting purple sectors, the Silver Arrows were just testing. With Flovis paint all over the floor of the W13 and replays showing George Russell still experiencing the porpoising effect, the reigning Constructors' champions.
I like this drama. I I like this drama. And Mercedes still have a lot of work to do this week, essentially, is what I'm hearing.
Remained focused on fixing their performance issues on day 3. And though Russell went 5th fastest, the mood within the team suggests they are not expecting to win at the start of the season.
Really?
Pierre Gasly
That
had a
seems
mini
so
battle with
bizarre.
Hamilton in the morning session on what was a strong day for AlphaTauri, with a mammoth 148 laps completed between Gasly and teammate Yuki Tsunoda. The Japanese driver was on fire in the final stages, posting a time strong enough for P7. The new Alfa Romeo looks good. Zhou Guanyu was 2nd quickest in the morning session, and Valtteri Bottas had just gone P4 when the car became stuck in 4th gear and brought out the red flags in the final hour. Team principal Fred Vasseur had said that the team had solved their reliability issues from Barcelona, so the late failure was a worrying sign. Despite that, Bottas was still 6th on the medium compound tyre after a solid day's running, the team racking up an incredible 150 laps.
Wow. Still no Daniel Ricciardo?
After missing both of the opening days of the Bahrain test, the overnight news that Daniel Ricciardo has tested positive for COVID-19 meant it would be a 3rd grueling day in the searing heat.
Oh. So he must actually be sick then. If he's feeling under the weather, feeling ill, and now finally a positive COVID test, that's kind of scary, you know. He's only got a week. He's got a week to get over the symptoms and get back in the racing shape, and then get stuck in the car. So, your thoughts are with Daniel Ricciardo. Hey, listen, I hope you're feeling better. Hopefully he gets better before. I want to see him race in this McLaren. Guys, I think McLaren is going to be very good this year. I don't know why. I just have that sneaking suspicion. But yeah. That's just my thought.
Of the McLaren seat for Lando Norris.
Who would take Ricciardo's
With
spot
strong
if they had
performance
to?
in the high-speed corners, but struggles in the low speed, and without fully fixing their front braking issue that has plagued the team in Sakir, the final day was one of attrition. Norris testing different floors and brake ducts on his way to the 9th fastest time. And with Ricciardo's place for the season opener in 1 week's time not guaranteed, it was revealed late in the day that Alpine would release reigning Formula 2 champion Oscar Piastri from his 3rd driver duties to race for their rivals should his services be needed. Aston Martin's Sebastian Vettel enjoyed
Wait,
a
you can do that?
productive...
So if you have a 3rd driver, a backup driver on your team, and a rival team's driver tests positive for COVID, the team can essentially release them into your custody to drive the rival car? I feel like that's so bizarre, isn't it? Couldn't they give you ideas and details of what the car is like, how you're better, maybe that's why people do it, but explain that to me a bit more, please. Go a bit more in depth on that.
The evening of running, with more than 80 laps set on his way to P10. While Williams gave Nicholas Latifi some extra time in the car after a fire limited their running to just 2 hours on day 2. And the Canadian filled his boots, completing a whopping 122 laps by himself, in addition to the 18 lower fuel laps from teammate Alex Albon.
Gorgeous design.
So Verstappen P1 from Schumacher, Leclerc, Alonso, Russell and Valtteri Bottas, Tsunoda and Perez. Norris was next ahead of Vettel, Zhou, Gasly and Sainz, with the Williams pair ahead of Lance Stroll, Lewis Hamilton and Kevin Magnussen. So that's it. The talking and testing can stop and the racing can begin. One of the most eagerly anticipated seasons in Formula One history gets underway on the 20th of March.
20th March, baby, we're there.
Make sure you don't miss
I'm in there
it.
like swimwear, baby. You know I'm there. Listen, I cannot wait for the F1 season to start. That got me really excited. So Red Bull obviously fixed their issues. Perez and Hamilton look really good. You guys told me I need to stop looking too much into testing, so I will not get too excited. All I want to say is that the Haas car looks really good. I'm happy to see Red Bull are doing their thing. Mercedes, I hope they're ready to go, and I hope the best for Daniel Ricciardo. Hopefully he's feeling better. Let me know what you guys thought of the F1 preseason testing in Bahrain. Let me know what you guys want to see on the live stream. Should we have some snacks ready? Should we have some drink ready? I don't even know what time zone it would be here for me. But we'll figure that out. We'll definitely figure that out. We'll get to that bridge when we cross it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, stick on the channel, and I hope to see you guys soon. tomorrow, the day after, and next Sunday. Let's do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Catch you guys later.